nasty, and they're like, "Yo, strip club," and I'm like, "That's just not my vibe."
I don't even know how to find a strip club in the UK. You just Google it. Is it like
What do you mean you don't know how to find a strip club?
I feel like it's pretty obvious from the front.
It's pretty obvious.
Oh right.
Yeah,
I just walk around and find it.
Just walk around in the city center, look for a gentleman's club. People in black suits out the front.
Yeah.
And you probably have seen it. You just don't know that it's a strip club. You know?
You're like, oh, I wonder what this place is. Probably strip club.
Yeah. It looks upper class. It looks very high class from the outside. When you go in, it's like, oh,
Very classy.
Yeah, very
so
classy. Very classy.
So classy.
Very classy.
Yeah, it's just not my vibe. I don't know. I don't know. Like, no offense to anyone who like goes to strip clubs and enjoys them or anything. It's just, I don't know. I just don't see the fun in it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather be in a fucking quiet bar, just chat with some mates over some drinks.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
I think it's more like a spectacle, right? It's more like you're doing something with the boys for the boys or something. I don't know. But then, like, if like someone's going there to like jack off, I'm like,
Like, I don't even know the etiquette at a strip club. Like,
just.
are you allowed to whip it out?
No, probably not. You're thinking of the wrong type of
Am
club.
I thinking of a different club?
They have those clubs here.
Yeah.
I know that.
They've got every type of club.
Yeah, oh
here.
yeah.
Any kind of weird sexual niche you can think of, Japan has a place for it.
I have walked into those, like, you've probably seen them in like Shinjuku and Shibuya and stuff like that. Those like they're called Murio Annaijo, which is like the free information desks.
Oh my god!
Which is basically this curtained off
They're like
thing.
the rattiest looking things.
Yeah, it's this curtained off thing where you can walk in, and basically it's an information desk on all of, I guess,
They
the
just book
adult
the prostitute
entertainment
for you,
places
right?
for it. Yeah. Like, have you seen places like this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't they book the prostitutes, or you just tell them how much money you want to spend?
You literally walk in, and there's just walls of like different places, like, you know, soap lands or strip clubs or like, you know, girls bars and everything like that. And then you basically just go to the information center and be like, I'm looking for this kind of place. Recommend me anywhere. And then the guy basically will place it for you, or gives you the contact. And I'm just looking at these places and just like, one of these look fun.
Things called happening bars.
Oh
you heard of these?
yeah, I've heard of
What's
these.
happening bars?
It's bars people just fuck in the bar.
Oh yeah.
And they just go, and it's a bar, and then I think like guys have to pay a fuck ton to get in, and the girls get in for free.
Yeah.
And the whole point of the bar is that you go there to have sex.
So
It's called a happening bar because you walk
it's
in.
happening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
So
happening.
I think it was a really big thing in the 80s and 90s in Japan, and the government cracked down on them, I think, a lot, but they're still around,
Yeah.
and they still
Yeah.
advertise. I think that, I don't know how legal they are, but
I don't think they're legal at all.
they're like advertising on like, I saw them on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? And I saw the big sign for it. Danger.
Oh really?
So I was like, what the?
Yeah, you basically just walk in and you're like, oh, my dick just happened to slip in.
Yeah.
Whoopsies! Like that's their whole like gimmick, right?
I haven't been in, so I can't say what they look like or
Yeah.
how they
Yeah.
operate. But
I've seen them around. I've just never been into one, but I've heard
I'm
stories.
sure some tourist.
I'm sure someone's watching this is going to be
There
like,
are
oh,
tourist-friendly ones.
Oh really?
I have seen them. I have heard of them.
Well,
There's a customer base now, you know.
Yeah.
but I know it's like, yeah. I think I saw because I think what was it? I think I saw June sharing.
Love joy.
Yeah.
Right.
On like her social, she's sharing.
Yeah.
And so I think she was promoting one. I think it was something like 10 man to get in.
Just to get in.
Just to get in.
What for a girl?
No, I think it's like free. Well, I mean, look, there's going to be a very, very heavy disproportionate
That is
amount of
true.
customers that are
That
going
is
in
true.
there.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's always pay to win.
Damn. Spawn diff.
But I couldn't imagine that. Because I guess if you went to that, I feel like even if I was like the most depraved version of me, I'd be like, man, just don't think I would want to risk it.
Yeah, I guess like.
Also doing it in public,
That as well. I already assumed that I was okay with that in this scenario. Like in this scenario, I'm all okay with all of that. And then I'm like, all right, who knows what I'm going to catch today? I don't know.
Maybe that's why they're called happy buzz. Like, I just happened to
Or
get
like,
chlamydia.
I don't know. Like maybe there's like some. I'm also assuming there's like no precautions or anything here. Like I don't know. They touch you. I don't know how you know.
I don't think there's much OH in this.
I think it's just Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, respect to people who can go for that.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. I'll pass on that.
I got no issue with it. If you're consenting adults, you want to do it, but
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, I want to know what actually happens in there, but I'm too scared to go in and actually figure it out for
Your
myself.
next trash taste special, boys.
we awkwardly rock up and watch people have sex.
Yeah.
That's the next special.
Yeah. I just want to know what goes on.
It's just fascinating. Levels of how willing they are to accommodate for a price. It is ever fascinating, and I always have been so like impressed.
Yeah. I've always
how deep it goes.
Yeah, I've always been fascinated by it because it's just so unique to have like entertainment facilities all over the world. But I just can't do it. Like I can't go and get a first-hand experience.
No.
Shit like this, I would love to make YouTube videos about. If YouTube would even allow me to have like because I'd love to just follow a guy that's like just a normal ass dude, and then just like watch the beast unleash when he gets in the club, and like just him just explaining like afterwards, you're like, yeah, no, just fucking now, like yeah, you know.
There is a Japanese YouTuber that I've been seeing on and off who reviews soap lands.
No.
He talks about the soap land. He like goes to the front of the building and then he's like, I booked for 60 minutes, so I'll let you know how it goes. And then
Is he like review bra for?
he's like review bra for soap lands, yeah. And he comes out and he was like, so the girl was like 10, we started off like this, and he goes into detail about what they did.
Oh my god.
I want to see what
I
this guy
fucking
looks like.
forgot the name of the dude. It just like randomly popped up in my recommended
I can
ones.
just imagine the thumbnail of him be like, I'm disappointed. Soapy Deluxe 7 has fallen off. Their latest offerings have been appalling.
My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
My dick is ruined.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I got chlamydia 3 out of 10. Yeah, I'll link to that if I can remember the channel name, but it's insane.
Well, I mean, obviously in Japan it's a lot
Sure,
more.
audience are like, I feel disgusted at this idea. What is the name of this establishment? Just so I can tell, just so I can see for myself. I'm disgusted.
It's like, what's the next
I would
one?
like to leave my own review.
Well,
I
you
am
know,
disgusted by
we
this.
obviously have very, we're actually
Yeah.
but I mean, the general, like, Western mindset is that we're like, oh god, like this is a lot for us to take in. Yeah. A lot of them don't like it, don't get me wrong. I'm saying everyone, it's like, but overall, especially among guys, there's a lot more seen as like just kind of normal, which is kind of unusual.
Yeah.
I think the whole, fact that, for instance, like, for dudes especially, going into like a public bath and seeing your dude's dick is like a normal thing in society and culture. It's just like, I think from that point onwards, like everything else, like any like
It all stems from the baths.
yeah, it all stems from the baths, I think, because it's like once you're like comfortable.
We can't share baths, so we'll be fucking in the bars.
We've taken what, guys? We've taken on one
Well,
onsen?
I think there's
Let's just watch each other fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the next step.
Christian views that were not really in
Yeah.
Japan.
Japan,
Well, we get it.
Japan is a 2,000-year-old isolated country.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna create some weird shit,
I mean,
and
sex
find it
here is
normal.
generally very open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird though, right? Because it's open but also
Extremely low.
hidden
Yeah.
and like extremely taboo in a weird way.
It's like people, it's out in the open and people just don't talk about it. It's almost like an elephant in the room.
Yeah.
sometimes.
They just kind of forget that.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you put that in front? So it's like it's been there the whole time. You just didn't see it.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Yeah, we can talk about it more next episode with Carver. But hey, in the meantime, look at these lovely patrons. Hey, how many of these patrons have been happening, bro? Let us know in the comments.
We've done an onsen. When's our Soapland special, guys? That's just the next step,
Our
right?
Soapland
We have
review
bathed,
special.
we have bathed together.
It's like, yo, I get a point for nutting 3 times in an hour.
And we have a bonus star. Most erect. We were secretly measuring your penises the whole time.
Guys, we are going for the gold split. Who is speedrunning this right now?
We attached a GoPro to each of your cocks. Hey, anyway, hey, if you want to check us out on Patreon, then you should do that because it supports the show. And every single week we have a Patreon exclusive content for you guys.
Exclusive.
We have
Yeah.
one for you that you can go check out right after this. But hey, if you want to check that out and support the show, then head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/trashtaste. Also follow us on Twitter, send us memes on the subreddit, and if you hate our face, listen to us on Spotify. And
Bye-bye.
bye.